You guys came back to Selamore after killing Khazar-El, the Jaltolth that had created the Charnel Knight that was meant to kill Nova and her brother Romalin. Thranduil was corrupted by the Jaltolth, and that night was mysteriously cured. No one knows why or what happened.
I thought he was so upset his spaghetti
so
that
it's
went
gonna
ass.
be a
Stephen Hawking the rest of his life.
And so everyone just had a chill day.
Yeah.
And everyone decided that since Kermit's graduation is coming up in 2 weeks, it would be good to get him a gift. And so you all decided to get him a phoenix. So now you have to take care of a phoenix for 2 weeks and not let it die or bond with anyone.
Well, if it dies,
And
it'll
so-
just come back. Isn't that how they work?
I don't know. So you guys all went to sleep in Atlas's shop. Thranduil stayed at the inn. And yeah, that's where we left off. So, Ariza, you cannot sleep this night. You toss and you turn and you just can't slow down and focus, meditate, or do whatever it is to reorientate yourself for the night. And so you decide, you know what, I need to go and find a temple. And so after some wandering, under the moonlight shining through the branches, you find yourself in the temple of Aidin. And it's pretty quiet. There's only maybe 1 or 2 priests walking about, just sort of maintaining the temple. And so, yeah, you're able to find the main room pretty much all to yourself with the statue of Aidin. And yeah.
Nice. I think I'm just gonna find like a little quiet spot.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of sit there for a while until the oppressive silence just overwhelms me, and then I'm just gonna start weeping quietly.
Yep.
So then, let's see. I'll tell Aidin just kind of everything that happened, or just kind of how I felt, like going through, like just my overall feelings of going through the field of blood. Just helplessly watching my teammates drop like flies from that gas trap.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of watching them being harmed in that torture chamber because of me. Just the the overwhelming feeling of like helplessness and like not being able to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of I tell her about all of our arguments.
Yeah.
And just, like kind of the stress of like almost dying, or then, and also Nova almost dying in that fight. And then also like when Thranduil was turned into a Zathglin.
Yeah.
And then it's just this like I don't know, dam break of, I don't know, I guess emotion and feeling and like once it starts, it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
So then I tell her about like how, like I failed with Fate's Guide and all that. And then I tell her how she made a bad decision making me her chosen. He was right though. Like what he said about the team, about me. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I imagine this is probably maybe the first time Ariza has sort of done this necessarily.
Yeah.
So it's a new experience, you coming towards your deity and being like, Mom,
Pretty much.
just crying. And so a cold breeze blows through the temple and sends shivers down your spine. And the first thing you notice is that it's not a nice cold breeze, or a cool breeze. It's almost off-putting. And with the breeze, your voice is carried. You have come face to face with ladies, and they have abandoned us in that middle of the fight. And then your memory of being devastated at being denied to an artifact of another deity that you don't even follow comes to mind. And it's carried with this breeze. And through that, you hear Aidin whisper, I have walked with you for over 100 years, and you have faithfully followed and trusted in me. You have fought through the most difficult wars, survived a battle that is reminiscent of ones in the days of Azar, and traveled with countless others through every dungeon, labyrinth, enchanted forest, and cursed mansions imaginable. And now, after all this, when things get tense, you find no fault in saying that I have abandoned you? I handpicked you to be my guide, but it appears that the one who's lost and needs direction is you. I leave you to your tumultuous emotions, since you already accused me of deserting you. And then the breeze leaves.
Oh my, what a savage, dude.
And so you're just left there kind of stunned.
Yeah.
Not really expecting that kind of reaction. And so as you are overwhelmed and just in a storm of your thoughts and emotions, not really knowing what to do, you hear the sound of another person entering. And it is met with the sound of like a cane or a staff.
Oh, it's the old man.
And you look up and you do recognize it is the old man.
Watch his hands.
And so he doesn't really notice you at first. And then he does and sort of gives you a nod, knowing that you're kind of in doing your own thing right now, and notices that you're kind of messed up. And so he kind of within earshot of you, but also near the statue, he looks up at it. And just sort of, almost like to himself, but saying it out loud, he says, "No, they always get the eyes wrong. They're much less observant. It'd be more accurate if she was smothered in a pile of her own notes." And he looks over to you and gives you a kind of comforting smile. And he says, "Another follower crushed simply because they show frustration, sorrow, or some other emotion that has inconvenienced Our Lady." And so he wanders a little bit closer to you, still nonchalantly observing the temple and taking in its carvings and intricacies, which you didn't really care to pay attention to in the moment. He says, "Yes, only the families of old become priests and chosen of Ideen. Continuing tradition, because the story of the mortal become lady is more powerful than who she is now. What the stories failed to mention is that Ideen, though she cares greatly for the populace, has little time for the individual. Academics, research, inquisitive types of folks she can connect with, so long as the conversation remains intellectual. But the heart, that's near impossible for her to understand." And so now he looks to you directly, and you, probably at your confused and slightly horrified expression, he laughs. He says, "Do not worry. Your lady does feel and care like any other, but one forgets the time she came from. She, the champions, and any others that were born those 700 odd years ago were raised during the time of Valrin. They did not know peace. They lacked a decent childhood and didn't experience the joys of youth. Some simply tucked their emotions away and focused on the task at hand." And he eyes you knowingly, perhaps talking about more than just the lady and perhaps herself. And then Ideen found herself the only deity amongst Azar's army after the war ended, and was one of the leading voices in the world. Though she had the great honor and status of lady, the moment Azar died, she lost any chance of learning to experience life from the perspective of the heart. A great tragedy few recognize. The greater tragedy is that it is the heart and soul that motivates her followers to continue in their devotion. Your passion for research, for serving faithfully. It is not an easy burden she bears, but she must learn the full responsibilities of being a lady. It is a shame that those who have ascended after her have learned much quicker than she." And so now, at this point, he is standing above you, and he kneels down and places his hand on your shoulder. "I look to you, and I see a struggling soul. It is a shame that she can look into your eyes and not see your pain screaming back. It is a tragedy that she cannot understand that your frustration was not directed towards her, but yourself. Nor did she see how scarred you were from all those wars, faithfully serving her. Take heart that she is your lady. You are under her gaze, and she has helped you walk your path." And at this moment, you think back to Elysian's tomb. You called out her like, "What the heck do I do?" when Thranduil was in that shadow and she pointed you towards the wall. And when you were in the temple with Exelia's body and you called out to her and she answered you again. And many times before you even joined the current adventurers and had called out to her before and she responded in some form. Though you cannot look to her to mend your wounds, he points to your heart or your scars and points to your temple. You are only the latest in the long history of healers and menders that question who heals the one that heals. I cannot provide you an answer, as everyone reaches their own conclusion. But I suggest you look to your party. Perhaps they can provide some insight. And perhaps it would do you all some good to trust one another with more than just your physical well-being.
Wow. I like try and scrub my face of all like the tears or whatever.
Yeah, and he pulls out like a handkerchief and gives it to you.
Take it, just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Um,
So, even though I've only pretty much had one conversation with this man, just hearing those words are so comforting and just almost takes a little bit of that weight off, knowing that someone sees it
Yeah.
and knows and was able to acknowledge it to you. And so he takes your hands and helps you rise, and he thanks you for the conversation.
sorry, it's kind of one-sided, but I mean, no, I appreciate it. It helps.
He nods. I hope we will talk again some other time, and perhaps then you will have an answer to your question. And I'd very much like to hear the answer.
Yeah. Would I recognize his staff from like the drawing in Fate's Guide?
It is different.
Different? Okay. Before you go, I guess remembering from our last conversation, I was going to ask you, what color are my scales?
Hot pink, man.
Because like, okay, like DM question,
Yeah.
because he saw through Thranduil's disguise,
Mm-hmm.
I guess I was wondering if that would like continue on through different disguises.
Okay.
You know?
And he just sort of waves his fingers around a little bit, and your illusion drops for a second. And then it lifts up again.
Oh.
So,
Huh. That definitely was not an answer I was expecting.
yep. It says, should we ever meet again, you may call me Belfay. I wish you well.
I stick out my hand. I'm
Yeah.
Riza.
And he
Sorry,
shakes it.
thanks.
And so with that, he leaves you to your alone time,
Yeah.
essentially, in the temple. And so whatever time you want to stay till and return, or if you just want to spend the entire night there.
It's like if I stay the entire DM question.
Yes.
If I stay the entire night, would I get exhausted?
If you stay up the entire night,
Like,
yes.
okay,
But if
yeah.
you're like, I pass out at the temple, yeah, you'll probably
Okay.
get some rest in there.
I don't know. I think I'll probably stay like maybe, I don't know, half hour longer, just
Yeah.
thinking about what he said, and then I'll head back
Okay.
and go to sleep.
All right. Atlas.
Oh, no.
This night is filled with confusing images and dreams. You are walking through darkness, and you're not too sure how long.
Hold up a minute, though.
What?
I got dark sight.
It's still darkness. There's no light. It's still darkness, man.
Okay. Sorry.
And you suddenly hear someone gasping in pain. And so you instinctively run towards that sound, hoping to help whoever is injured.
Must have stepped on a Lego or something.
But instead of finding the source of the sound, you come across 5 statues. The first is a bulky statue made of ruby giving off light from a flame within. 3 new rocks form behind, each carved intricately yet still rough. Sparks fly off the 3, directed at and chipping away one another. You hear the wind whisper, "Prepare for war." The chips that fall roll towards the ruby and build itself up to a similar shape of the rubies. But these new ones are made of white crystal. And the whisper says, "Build back the cut." The fire in the ruby brightens, and sparks aflame within the white crystals, which then slide back to the 3 at war, turning the stones clear and putting a stop to the sparks. The second is a smaller and squatter stone of white blended with green. Its edges are smooth though bumpy and is cracked at the top. You see other similar statues that stand next to the first, then fade away, hiding. Though you are alone, you are looked after. And new statues of different shape and size stand by its side. Do not lose yourself to doubt and worry. In the presence of the new stones, the cracks begin to heal and the color shines brighter. The third statue is made of bright white stone and dark obsidian which twist and blend around one another, bandages draped over it like robes. A rock formation similar to this rises from the ground, a combination of dark and light, though there are no bandages. Speak to Lessa. A breeze carries through, dissolving the second statue to dust and scattering it across the land, and allow a new power to step from the shadows. An extremely short black diamond is the fourth statue, yellow veins coursing through it and sparking. A dust cloud of rage emerges from a purple ring in the sky. Chaos is coming, and it descends upon the world. You are his bane. The small statue suddenly grows to thrice its height. Its veins burst with power and strides into the dust storm, an army of similar statues, of black, silver, bronze, green, white, red, and blue, following. The fifth is a delicate green with black markings covering it. A tall stone tree rises behind it. Broken and stumbling rocks emerge from the dust cloud and approach. The great tree must always stand. The green statue sends a blast of darkness, illuminating the first wave. The tree begins pulsing. It will turn the tides. And emerging from this tree are 14 brilliant white stones, and they step into the dust cloud, thinning it instantly. Suddenly, all the stones crumble to dust as someone grabs your arm. There, bleeding from their abdomen, wide eyes staring into yours, is Lady Destiny. She wears armor, a sword laying on the darkness next to the two of you. She falls to her knees, bloody hands still clinging to your arm. What do you do?
Oh, frick. I got no potions on me, I'm sorry.
Is that what you say to her?
Yeah.
And through gasping breaths, she says, "There's nothing that can be done for me. I knew the risks I was taking. I chose to come back to this moment to give you one last command. Everything you just saw, the dust, it is coming. Chaos is coming. There is a small and near impossible chance that it can be stopped, but all of it relies on one life. You must protect Darius Oak. Without him, the branches will not unite and Alarion will be trampled." She traces a pattern on your forehead. Salyul Van Selen. She weakly reaches for her sword and slips it into your hands. "Strike me down, quickly, before I am found."
Yeet.
Alright.
Do it.
Dude, you're really fake.
This
Yeah.
wasn't
In
a
that
dream.
moment, you grab the sword and you strike down into her, and there is almost like a pulse. And even in
I
this
give
dream,
her a hug while I'm doing
Okay.
it.
and even in this dream state, something
Like-
inside you knows this isn't just a dream.
Did I just kill Lady Destiny?
And so, as her breath fades away, her body shines brightly.
I just
and
whisper
shoots
over and
up.
over again, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
And so you are left with her sword in your hands,
Oh, frick.
and it disappears.
What? Oh, okay, I thought I was getting another sword, and I was like, gosh darn it. Just kidding.
And
Dude, you're
with
Lady
that,
Destiny now.
you wake up.
You're a freaking lady.
Oh, that was a weird fever dream. I mean, I tried a new concoction of coffee, but I didn't know. Alright.
LSD hit me real hard.
Is everyone else asleep?
I would say you know that Ariza isn't there, but everyone else is asleep.
What's the Phoenix doing right now?
The Phoenix
Vibing.
is. You kind of see that Nova has like tied its leg to her arm so it won't fly away. So it's just sort of sitting there, not exactly happy, kind of pecking at
Don't want
the
Professor Thaddeus.
at the rope that's tying its leg.
Professor Thaddeus. Frick, I don't want to bond with this bird. Is it just staring at me?
Well, no, it's currently like it looked to you for a moment, then resumed trying to untie itself from Nova.
Friggin', I untied the bird.
You untie it?
Yeah, but I hold on to the thing.
Okay. It just lands on your shoulder.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna get any sleep now, so I make some coffee.
Okay.
Yep. We're not gonna go for pumpkin spice because that's lame. Let's go for cucumber.
Okay.
Yeah. So I make some cucumber coffee.
Alright.
I don't know. I don't freaking know. It's fantasy. I can do what I want.
Sure, man.
And so I light a candle and I start writing what I saw. And all the while I'm kind of petting the bird just mindlessly.
Alright. And so, while you're writing, you hear Ariza come back in.
Poke my head out. Do I see?
Oh, I thought I went back to my hotel room.
Oh.
Cause like,
Oh, you're staying at the
because
hotel?
Thranduil
Right.
stayed there and like, somebody better stick around with him for just a little bit.
Like,
Right.
So that's why I'm there, yes.
I look
Yes.
at the old man and say, "We're close."
Okay, no, then you don't see Ariza because Ariza didn't even stay at your
No,
store.
sorry.
No, that's good. I forgot. Okay.
Yep, I write down everything.
Mm.
Do I see any correlation to what Fate's Guide says and what I just saw?
Well,
know,
Atlas
should.
would instantly think of.
Give me the page, baby.
Where the frick is it?
69, okay.
It's page 58.
58?
Near the bottom.
Yeah, like protect, and then it was.
Okay, I'm just gonna do 58. I'm gonna write that down. Yeah. And then after I write everything down, and I had my super caffeinated coffee, I read the book, and what time is it? Is it like 4 a.m.? Is it gonna...
It's like 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning? Oh, heck no, I'm not gonna get any sleep if it is. I'm going to...
You could take some of those sleeping pills you got.
I just made coffee though. That's not a good combo. You're just saying, yeah, you are. I'm gonna learn the spell of the curse, and then I'm gonna go back to sleep and sleep until the afternoon.
What time?
Okay.
Like probably like
4?
12.
It's barely in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's just afternoon. Oh yeah, and I make
It's
sure
barely 20.
I make sure there's no windows open, and I kind of what do the phoenixes eat again?
Bugs.
Nova was given a bag that was full of like some sort of fire seed things.
Oh, well, I just give them coffee beans instead because I don't have any. So,
It's just regular little coffee beans.
dude, they're my special coffee beans though.
You're gonna give a phoenix coffee beans.
Heck yeah, why not?
I mean,
I'm kind of curious what happens. Did it eat him?
Alright. It struggles for a bit, but it gets it down.
Yeah. Yeah, you know
It
what's up.
it doesn't look very satisfied.
Oh. I kind of pat on the head. I'm like, I'm so sorry, and then I go back to sleep. Oh, I actually, no windows were open or anything like that.
Yep.
I don't want to tie it to anything. I'll just make sure my door's locked so that it can't get out. Really.
Okay. It pretty much after you fed it coffee beans and you tried petting it, it was like, nah, fam, and just went on the rafters.
It's just gonna watch me while I sleep.
Pretty much. It
Okay.
just stares down at you.
Oh man, okay. That's fine. Quick question,
What?
DM.
Mm.
Am I Lady Fate now?
I don't know.
Oh, frick. Wait,
Am I
so
Lady Fate now?
have there... Yes, Kanad's Lady Fate. No, the question I do have though is like, like, has any lord or lady died throughout history?
You can make a religious lore check. 16. The most obvious, well-known examples is Azar and Nessok.
Yeah.
But there is also speculation around Lady Fate herself, as there are rumors that she was a mortal ascended to ladyship. And the interesting, the reason why this is because the story goes is that Elidrin tried communicating with the Lord of Fate, and the Lord of Fate didn't take kindly to this at all. And so as punishment, scattered raw divination and Fate Arcana across Alarion, which made a whole bunch of people go crazy and all that stuff. So, Lady Fate, the current one, as a mortal, somehow faced off Lord Fate, killed him and took his place. So that's pretty much all the knowledge that you...
Do I feel different? Do I feel like, oh, you know...
Make a... willpower check.
15.
15.
Yeah.
You sort of focus inwardly on yourself, and you know that your magic is still there, and you also are able to kind of notice the presence of Lady Destiny.
Oh, she's still there?
She's still there,
She's still alive?
but it's
Comes from
you also can tell in that moment that she is unnerved.
I thought I killed her though.
All her nerves have become
Oh man.
Oh, what if that wasn't what if that was some sort of weird mind
Oh,
thing, and it was
man.
like,
It was like kill Lady Destiny, and it was like okay, but it actually wasn't.
Deep down, though, you do notice that there is
Man, but
something hidden, we'll say.
There's a sword inside you.
Oh, frick. Lady Destiny knows what's up.
Make an intelligence check.
Are you smart enough?
Oh, frick.
Yeah,
rolling really good. Oh my god.
The words that stuck in your mind in that encounter with Lady Destiny in your dream was that she said, I chose to come back to this moment. Making you think that maybe it is her, but not present her.
Oh, what the frick?
And her saying, I knew it would end this way type of thing. Like my path would end this way or something along those lines.
Oopsies.
Like,
Wait.
Chose to come back to this moment to give you one last command.
So you did kill Lady Destiny,
But her
but
command,
not the one.
but
right
she
now.
wanted, her last command was to kill her.
The last command was to protect Darius Oak.
Darius Oak? That's definitely the next Azarian. You can't even lie. I know your secrets. Can I be like, well, that was awkward. Who's Darius Oak, by the way?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, heck yeah. I have that. That's always nice. Nope.
Oh no.
7,
Can
8, 9, 10, 12.
12.
Heck yeah.
You get along the lines of Lady Destiny isn't really in the mood for talking right now after somehow knowing that you just stabbed her.
Okay, you
And
know what?
She's just sort of find out yourself.
You know what? Maybe I've had enough of your sass, okay? You keep sassing me all the time, and you enjoy seeing me suffering. I am sorry this happened. Okay? Thank you.
A breeze blows in through the crack of the window, and a random book falls off. And it looks like you noticed that at the last minute you dodge it, but it was gonna fall on your head.
You know what? I'm gonna put a pin in it, and we're gonna talk about this tomorrow. Okay? I close the window really quickly so the phoenix just doesn't come out.
Okay. And you see.
Oh, I take my
that...
sleeping pills, by the way.
Somewhat.
I was gonna say.
Sleeping
You,
pills.
you see that as you go to close the window, you hear a noise. You turn back, and you see the phoenix had knocked over your coffee beans all over the floor. And it flew back to the rafters and just chirps at you happily.
Yeah, you so smart. Okay, whatever.
So you go to bed.
Yes, I do.
Alright,
Freaking.
everyone else kind of wakes up in the morning, although Atlas is out still. You come to in the woods and you see that a fox has just like nestled up next to you.
I like foxes.
Yeah.
The animal kind.
So, what does everyone want to do?
Oh man.
Can I keep the fox as a pet?
You want to tame the make an animal?
Please. Please. Oh, please.
familiar.
Make an animal handling check.
Okay, what is that under?
Communication.
Frick. I have 7.
7.
Triple ones.
When you start moving around from waking up, the fox just instantly darts into the woods, never to be
Frickin'
seen
heck.
again.
Never to be seen again.
No!
Alright. Dagarum, do you return?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the hotel where they're at, right?
Well, there's either the hotel where Ariza and Thranduil are at, or there's the store.
I'm gonna go
where-
to the store.
Okay, where everyone else is at. Okay. So, Dagarum, you return to the store. I guess, Kanad, you hear a knock at the door, and you look to Atlas, and she's still out of it. And Nova and Glenn wake up, and Nova instantly is like, "Where's the phoenix? Where's the bird?"
I might have eaten it. I'm gonna go to the door, open it up.
Okay. And Dagarum.
Who is it?
It's Dagarum.
It's me.
Alright.
I tried to befriend a fox, but he ran away. Saddest morning of my life.
These are pretty tasty too.
No, they're not.
I'll go make some eggs.
Fox are friends, not
Atlas, do you
food.
have a kitchen in here?
Yeah, it's my home.
Alright, yeah. Are there eggs?
There's a bottle of cranberry juice, some ketchup, and like a couple pieces of bread.
What kind of bread? I don't like rye.
Whole wheat. There's no eggs. Where's the nearest produce store?
You can make a investigation check, which is communication.
No!
Well,
Bottle of ye old
well-
ketchup. Tomato paste. I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
you are able to find sort of like a market pretty much within the area that Atlas's shop is in. Yeah, you're able to find some eggs.
How many eggs are there?
There. How many are you buying?
All of them.
They run swamps.
And when you say that to the shopkeeper, he goes, ma'am, we can't sell you all of our eggs.
Why not? I got the money.
Yes, but we have a limit.
What's the limit?
Two dozen.
They gotta, you know why they have a limit? Because of the coupon savers. They come in and spend all their coupons.
So you just buy the eggs, you buy the 2 dozen, go out, get a disguise on, and go back in.
I asked them what your
Smart
knife thinks
idea.
about the moment.
I will purchase the 2 dozen eggs.
Okay.
Are there any other produce stores?
Yeah, this is like an open market, so you can wander through and pretty much find whatever you want.
I'm going to buy 10 dozen eggs.
10 baker's dozen eggs.
130.
From all the different markets?
Yep.
Just try to find a base. Okay, so you do realize this isn't just like your
Chicken
typical-
eggs. I want every kind of egg I can get.
Okay, I was about to say it was gonna be different kinds of eggs.
Do orcs lay eggs?
How many do you want?
Orc eggs. Oh god! It's the best variety, baby.
How many are you wanting?
10 baker's dozens of eggs.
Okay, that'll be 30 silver total.
I think I'm good. You spent 3 gold on
Black
eggs?
market?
I need what?
Eggs,
market?
man.
You can follow her to the market and just see her buying every egg in
Yes.
sight.
Is there pet stores where you can buy things?
Buy a pet.
Yeah.
Like fox.
Can I buy a fox?
We should go snake
You'll probably have to go over to the Dryad's shop, which is sort of like behind one of the big trees.
Oh, she
Where
hates
Nova-
Nova.
Nova went there yesterday, so you probably followed her, and so you see her there,
Okay.
and you see yes, there is a fox.
How much is it?
What color is it?
The fox. The
orange.
color of the fox.
I thought it was mystical shop. Shouldn't it be like green or yellow or
It's silver.
purple?
Yes.
It is a silver fox with 2 tails.
Yes. I want it. How much is it?
She tells you that it is not a matter of money; it's a matter of trade.
Oh snap.
So what do you have to trade?
My firstborn. Joke's on her. She's dead.
Is that canon?
My family's dead.
So what? Your parents are dead. Your firstborn is dead.
Yes.
Jeez. And there's a daughter.
Yeah, man.
What's your daughter's name?
Mistake.
Can you get back to me on
That's a
that?
lot of care building right away. Holy crap.
I don't know. What should I trade? Let's see. I have.
So you can look under equipment.
I have 10
and
fingers.
items.
I have a soul.
I have
Do you want one muffin?
a 2-handed spear.
All right, you trading the spear for a fox?
Yes.
Sure. Well, actually, make a persuasion check.
What?
We'll see
Okay.
if she accepts.
Is that in communication?
Yes.
Frick.
666.
10.
She'd take the spear if you had something else to contribute.
1 copper.
Give her one of your
5
eyebrows.
silver.
She doesn't take money.
Oh, right. What the heck, man?
Would she take favors?
Oh gosh.
How about, wait, did she do potions and stuff?
Well, you don't know. You can ask.
Dude, would she take orc fingernails?
Probably not.
I don't have anything.
Yo, what's that warlock's name from the Adventure Zone or whatever? The Costco wizard.
The
Costco one?
Garfield.
Garfield, the warlock. This is what this is. You have to give her a pint of your blood or something like that.
Oh,
She'll probably
dang.
accept that.
What if, do you need anything from the forest? I'm good at finding stuff.
She would like a bundle. I think they're called Avalus flowers.
Oosh. Okay, can I go out? I'm gonna go out to the forest and find those. And then
Who's all with him?
I thought I went to the store alone because she was at the market and then I decided to go off and find my
I'm
fox.
dead to the world.
Okay.
Oh man, solo
Just kind
encounter.
of groggily dragging myself out of bed.
Oh gosh. Okay. Make a searching check.
Searching? Is
Yeah.
that in?
That's perception.
Okay. 12.
12. Okay. So you know the forest pretty well, or are able to recognize the areas of where certain vegetation would grow, although you are unfamiliar with this specific forest. So you do get a little bit lost, but you are able to come across sort of a strange man-made looking clearing where there are some flowers along the outskirts, but you also see that this clearing has small, strange humps scattered throughout. And in the center of this clearing is a poorly crafted throne with a minotaur seed in it,
No.
dripping in wealth.
No.
And it looks gaudy as all heck, but he's wearing rings, bracelets, necklaces, and 2 crowns, and there are very frightened elves standing next to him on either side holding platters of food.
Okay. Can I just like grab the flowers and split? And then I need to tell these people, my party, about this minotaur and his wealth.
You're gonna...
I want the fox.
You could roll a stealth check.
Are you gonna stealth?
Yes.
Okay, make a stealth check.
That's under.
Dexterity.
Oh, goody. 13, 14, 15.
Alright, so you kind of sneak your way in there, just yank a whole bunch of flowers, and as you turn to leave, you hear some movement, and you look back, and you see the Minotaur stand, and he's kind of looking throughout the clearing, and he's like sniffing.
Oh, shoot. I showered this morning.
I shouldn't have used that lavender over there.
And he is now looking for you.
Leave. Can I run away?
Sure.
I'm gonna eat myself out of there.
Make a running check.
9, 10, 11, 12, and now that's +2.
Yeah.
So I'm at 14.
14.
Okay.
You're able to escape the pursuing Minotaur
Boom!
as he shouts back, I have your scent.
Oh boy.
Oh!
Shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
Just never go back.
Just turn him into a sea slug.
I'm gonna go to the store and get my fox. And then,
Okay.
yeah, so I have to give out my spear then?
Yeah, so you gotta erase your spear.
Oof.
Was it worth it?
And
Yes.
so as you all, except for Alice, you're still out, man.
Yeah.
Wake up and sort of come to. Ariza, you hear a knock at your door. And, I don't know, do you open it?
I open it up like a crack.
And you see that it's Elvaran.
Someone just shoves a spear in there.
Yeah.
And he says, apologies for waking you up if I did. I just wanted to let you know that Thranduil will be in my care for the next little bit. I will be taking him back to Kiriel for the time being, or Ulyss, wherever we decide to go. But he will meet you back up in about 2 weeks' time with, I think there's some sort of ceremony going on that you're all attending.
Oh, Kermit's graduation.
Yes, so I will make sure that he will meet up with you then, or if for some reason at a more appropriate time earlier.
Okay. Can I like check on Kermit? Or not Kermit. What's his name? Thranduil?
Yeah, sure.
Do I have to make like a medicine check or no?
I mean, you can open the door and
Sure.
yeah, he's not looking the best. In fact, he looks a little bit hungover.
He needs some eggs.
Yeah, figures.
Yeah, and you can see that there is a bottle of some very nice elven wine. And yeah.
We'll have to discuss his alcoholism when he gets back.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll go and meet up with everybody else.
Yeah, and before you go, Elroyan also asks Nova's location. Her whereabouts.
Nova.
She's at Alice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but would Ariza know? I don't. Probably. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'll tell him that she's at Atlas's place.
All right. And so with that, I guess you go to Atlas's door. You see that Atlas is just flaked out, and you see that there's the phoenix on top of her, just like picking at her threads.
Friggin', that thing's already got
So, and Nova's there with Glenn, and a few minutes later you hear another knock, and standing there is Vanifer. Vanifer just informs you that she is there to collect Nova and Glenn. They need to return to Kiriel to catch up on some of their responsibilities that they have been neglecting in their absence.
They're gonna leave me with the bird.
Now, Nova... Okay, hold on, we'll see. Yeah, Nova is able to coax the bird from from hiding, essentially. And she's like, don't worry, guys, I'll take care of this thing. Like, see you in 2 weeks' time. And so she sort of grabs the bird and ties it again, like it's leg to her arm. And she strides out with her husband. And she looks back to you, Riza, and she quickly runs and gives you a hug. And she says,
do the awkward like,
Yeah.
back pat.
she's like, aw, thanks, man. You know, really enjoyed hanging out with you guys, and you're all so great. So I hope you guys do a whole bunch of adventures, but not too great, because, you know, I want to be part of it one day. By the way, I'm pregnant, bye. And so she leaves.
What? Wait, what? What?
It's kind of standing like, excuse me.
Congratulations.
And she's gone. She's out the door. She has left.
So excited.
Okay, so Kanad, you've gotten your 1,000,000 eggs.
Yup.
Dagram, you got your fox.
Yes.
Riza, you're back at Atlas's shop,
Yep.
where Atlas is currently passed out. And so, for Riza, Kanad, and Dagram, as you're sort of going throughout the city in your day, you hear the town crier, which shouts out, Minotaur still on loose in the woods. Governor Luar Sadzuman is still reported missing. Adventurers Guild is welcoming anyone for new jobs.
You really want us to go to that guild, dude?
A special offer today. Arena is open for any adventuring parties that want to earn some quick cash or some quick coin. There you go. And Man of War still lost in the mountains of High Cliff. Still unknown when it will emerge. That's what he said.
That's what she said.
So what do you guys want to do? Regroup back at Atlas's place?
Yes.
Probably sure she's wanna make some eggs.
Alright. Kanad, you walk in there holding a pile of eggs higher than your head. And Riza, you witness this. This is pretty much what you agreed to.
Okay, well, I go help Nad
Alright.
with the eggs. So you don't drop any.
Oh, okay.
How many different eggs did I get?
How many different eggs?
types?
How many different types did you want?
Well, there's
Like
obviously
all of them.
Okay. So you did buy the 2 dozen of chicken eggs.
Uh-huh.
And then the rest are all different.
But like,
So you got your goose eggs.
so I got 10 different types of eggs.
You got 8 different types of eggs. 9, technically. Yes.
She's using her big brain skills.
Okay, I'm gonna take one of every type of egg.
Yes.
No.
I'm gonna get big chungus saucepan.
Yep.
I'm gonna make the most amazing cacophony of scrambled eggs you've ever had in your entire life.
No.
Make a, we'll say this is a dexterity crafting check.
Oh gosh.
Heck yeah.
God.
Carrot blacksmithing isn't the same as cooking.
Actually, kind of surprised with the similarities.
15.
15. Okay. Make a intelligence natural lore check.
Frick.
Which spices
I
to
got
put in?
military lore. $11. I got 1 stun point.
Okay.
So,
So-
can I do advantageous? Wait.
No, this is, you're cooking, man. There's nothing that
Can
you
I
can do
do
that
bon mot?
No.
Rage
These are
cooking.
eggs, man.
If you tag the perfect witty remark onto the end of your action, affecting all those who hear it that much more deeply. If you can't think of one, the rest of the players in GM quickly brainstorm options and you choose among them. Word of your wit is likely to spread for good, and are you ill?
You're doing this to the eggs?
You just really
Yes.
give those eggs the what for?
Alright. What do you say to the eggs? That's witty.
You're gonna be so soft, just like your mother.
Get cracking.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Freaking bags are done.
Get cracked.
So you make some surprisingly good eggs, and you are somehow knowledgeable about these eggs that you're able to add them in safely, not poison your party. As some of these are more dangerous than others. And so, Dagram, you return to smell a very interesting combination of eggs being cooked, and Kanad is carrying this massive saucepan of scrambled eggs and plops it down on the table that Atlas uses for her readings.
Just come over and just like, boom! Slam it on the table. Like freaking. And then just slime and Aaron just runs off.
Do you put anything under the saucepan so it doesn't burn the table?
No, you just.
The table made out of wood?
Yeah,
Oh no!
it's fine. The table's the coaster
This
for the
is
floor.
fun.
The coast.
Okay.
Well,
I take half of the eggs
Okay.
and say the rest is free for everyone else.
Alright. Kanad just dives into these eggs. And she goes wild eating them. And she eats about half of them, and you guys have the others.
Oh my gosh.
You eat the other half.
I'm still
You're
asleep.
still out, man.
I'll just make myself some black tea. And just.
I don't have
Wait,
tea.
what time is it?
Lunchtime.
I'll say it's about, from everyone's running around and stuff, probably like 10:30
And Alice still isn't
AM
awake.
or PM?
a.m.
Can I go over to her door and drop kick it down and give her some eggs?
So you're asleep still.
Yeah. Because the door's locked.
I'm still gonna drop kick
Make a
it.
strength check.
That's my spell.
Oh, I have one of those. No, I don't.
What?
What was your total roll?
14.
14?
Yeah.
Yeah. Atlas.
I
You
don't wake up.
You don't wake up.
No, man, those pills are meant to make you sleep, so I'm sleeping.
Okay. You make a crack in the door bad enough that you have busted the door handle. And the door is open.
Sweet. I go in with a plate full of eggs.
Now, Alice is just flaked out on her bed.
She like face down or face up or
Face down.
Why are you saying that now?
okay, can I like poke her?
Yeah.
She doesn't.
No.
Can I shake her?
Yeah.
Nothing happens. Okay,
Nah,
I'm
she's
gonna
waked
flip
up.
her over,
Yeah.
brush the hair out of her face.
Yeah.
Give her some eggs.
Oh my god.
So like after, because like that would be loud, right?
Yeah.
Drop kicking a door.
Yeah.
Can I go and like
So,
sound?
you go in the room and you see Kanad holding Alice's unconscious head, shoving eggs down her throat. Make a constitution check.
15.
Okay. In your unconscious state, you do not start choking on the eggs. But
She likes them.
I would say make a perception check. Atlas. Yeah, this is enough to kind of stir you a little bit from your sleep. And so you wake up to very groggily of Kanad currently shoving eggs down your throat.
Last time someone was pretty much dead, this works, so we're going full ham. I'm a healer now. This is a new technique.
I just chew it. I stare off and just start
Someone's
chewing
passed out.
Alright.
Egg.
Egg. Crack eggs on them.
Okay. Teresa.
Just like turns the corner, sees it, just like
Just nope out and walk away.
Well, because I mean I don't want Atlas to choke on them.
But you do see that she's
But it's
awake and
like-
just
yeah.
staring off blankly like why and just chewing it.
I figured out a new healing technique. You shove their face full of eggs. whatever enchantment, whatever sleep, it's gone. Doesn't exist anymore. I killed it. Eggs.
You know they can choke on food?
What's that?
Arisa just gives this like 100% done expression and she just walks away.
And Dagram, you're just in the room eating some eggs, I guess?
Yeah, man.
All
I'm
right.
gonna wait till they
With your
come down.
fox.
Yeah, I have to give some to my fox.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
What's your fox? Did you name your fox?
I'm working on a name. It
Okay.
has to be perfect.
Do you know what your daughter's name is yet?
Right, I was thinking about that. I will soon.
Okay.
So what was your wife's name?
I adopted my daughter. Bad decision.
I don't know yet.
Bad decision.
Spontaneous
What?
character backstory creation.
Oh man.
Alright. So Atlas, you are awoken from your slumber. You bite breakfast.
I feed her all the eggs.
Okay.
Once all the eggs have been consumed, I recall hearing an announcement. I'm gonna go to the Adventurers Guild
Are you telling
to
us
kill a
that?
Minotaur. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Oh, I saw it. I saw the Minotaur. Yeah, out of whack day. I woke up with a fox, and I wanted the fox to be my friend, but he didn't want to be my friend. So I decided to buy a friend. And then they told me I couldn't buy my friend unless I gave him a spear. No. Yes, a spear. And I had to get some wax flowers. So I went out and grabbed the flowers. But there's a Minotaur there. I was like, I don't really want to deal with this Minotaur guy because he's kind of sketchy. And he had a throne and lots of gold and treasures. But all I cared about was the fox, so I just grabbed the flowers. And I yeeted myself out of there because he was sniffing for me. And I think he might have got my scent. And I have my fox now.
That's great.
You should
Yeah.
just. You should just name the fox friend.
Friendo.
Friend. Little buddy. Little
Oh, that was a crap.
That session was gold. I need to get edited and freaking.
Just make a general animal handling check for me, Dagarin.
Oh man.
When's that? Under...
communication.
Communication.
Frick. I'm at... whatever this is, 8?
8?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Knad,
Yeah.
as Dagarim is telling you about all this, you kind of see the fox walking out of the store.
Oi! Oi!
Yeah.
Is the fox still walking away?
Oh, you're trying to call to
Yeah.
the fox? Are you... Okay, make an animal handling check as well.
I speak fox.
15.
15. The fox surprisingly stops and looks at you.
Come on, man. He risked his life for you. Traded some pretty nice flowers for you. You better stick around for a while. We got more eggs. If you want some.
The fox looks blankly to you, and then to Dagarim, and then to the eggs, and then steps back in a
Yes.
couple of steps, and just is staring at both of you blankly.
Dude, I need to name him. He'll like me more if I name him. Let's call him... Bob.
Yes.
Bob.
Iconic name.
Yes. My friend Fox, the Bob. Or my friend Bob the Fox.
Fox the Bob.
Bob.
The Bob is coming.
I do have a -1 communication.
Becoming
so-
a legend.
Oh god.
My friend Bob the Fox.
Bob.
My friend Fox the Bob.
I think I like that name better.
Crap, man. Alright. So, Kanad has announced that she is going to the Adventurers Guild,
Yes.
and that anyone is welcome to come.
Also, if you want to come, Bob, you're free to. Or if you want to chill here and eat the eggs, you're also free. Just chill.
The fox has jumped up on the table and is just in the eggs, yeah.
Heck yeah.
And Alice, you stumble out and you see this massive saucepan on your very nice table. And a fox is currently, like, covered in eggs.
It's my friend, though.
His name's Bob.
Yes, man.
The eggs are a delicacy from where I come from. I call it cotton candy.
And this is why my mom said never invite strangers to your house. Okay.
And your coffee beans are still spilled from the previous night.
I'm going to the Adventurers Guild. I'm leaving right now.
You're not gonna help clean up?
She made the meal.
I made the eggs.
Yeah, but that's rude.
I cleaned up
gotta,
I cleaned my plate.
The
I'll
cook-
clean it when, but I'm sure Bob's gonna eat all the eggs. I can't clean up when he's still munching, right?
Alright.
That's rude.
Alright, you made eggs. Where did the eggs come from?
The store.
The store. I go into the kitchen. Are
There
like,
is a pile of eggs. While I think maybe like a fourth of them were probably used, you just have a mountain of various types of eggs being used. And you even point to one of them, you're like, dude, those are poisonous. Like, really poisonous. Only experienced cooks should use those. And you just realize that you ate them too.
close the door.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, we're gonna leave Atlas's shop. We are going to go on a walk. And then when we come back, we are going to clean Atlas's shop and say thank you, Atlas, for letting me stay. Every single one of you. Okay? I want you to take these eggs and do something with them. Don't cook some of them. Just I don't care what you do with them. Get rid of them.
I want to cook them.
We
I'm
can't.
going to listen. I'll come back. Make you the best omelet you've ever had.
You can't.
I actually can. I got 2 hands
No.
and some saucepans.
You cannot use fire salamander eggs. Those burn you from the inside out. If you
Yeah,
don't
they
spice
taste
them right.
real spicy. I like them. They give a kick to the eggs.
You can use the other eggs, but you cannot use the salamander eggs, okay?
Listen, I'll be back. Don't touch the eggs.
I don't know what to do with them.
Good.
So I won't.
I'm dealing with them. And I'm gonna go.
Alright, everyone out. Let's go. We're not staying here.
And my
everyone-
fox.
You're bringing your fox?
Can my fox stay for a bit?
The fox is still eating the eggs, man.
Dude, he can clean up the pots. He can lick them clean.
Yeah, that's how I clean my stuff.
You're cleaning it up. Whatever he does, you're cleaning it up, and I
See
close the
about
door,
that.
and I make sure to leave some water as well, so this thing doesn't get dehydrated and die.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Alright, you leave some water. Cool.
To the Adventurers Guild!
And you all venture towards the Adventurers Guild. And so you enter this nice looking building. And upon entering, you see that there's 2 grand staircases that go up to a different floor. And sort of in the center of it, there's sort of like an info booth. And you see a male Anor elf, which is a fire elf, essentially.
They're on fire.
No, they're just
Oh,
it's a sub race.
Constantly
Oh.
on fire.
They're inside.
And so
Bathroom 20 times a
he
day.
sort of is like, oh, welcome. Thank looking for work, adventurers? Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
I want to know about the Minotaur.
I already told you.
Well, yeah, but are you starting up
I
a
told
hunting
everybody.
party for the Minotaur? Because if you are, I'm going ham.
Yes. Just here. Come closer. Please approach.
Gotta get
the
real
booth.
up in his business.
Okay.
But
You
you're
actually have to
super tiny.
climb up. You have to jump up onto the booth. That's the thing.
Alright, yeah.
Make a jumping check.
Like a little
Yes!
boost.
Dang.
Gosh. You just march up and with one massive leap like land onto the booth, like the ledge of the counter, and he just sort of steps back like, oh,
Listen, boy, I've fought a lot of minotaurs in my time. Their meat's a little weird, but listen, I need to know where this thing is so that no one gets hurt. And we got a good supper for tonight.
Dude, I can be bait. He smelled me.
very well. And
Bait or bait?
Bait.
Oh, bait.
he starts going through some papers, and he goes, may
You
I
get those kind of flowers.
may I have your individual names, please?
Real names?
Yes.
Daggerman.
He writes down Daggerman.
Did you spell it right?
I believe so, sir.
Capital 7.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. And you, Matt?
Oh, I'll pass. Thanks.
No, I mean, I need to get your name to check the records to see if you have worked with us before.
Oh, no. I haven't.
May I still please get your name?
Why?
Nad, just please give her your name. Him, your name.
You tell me yours and I'll tell you mine.
Nad Krelltad.
Knad Krelltad. Alright. My name is Arlen Konak. And
Do I know this guy?
no, you have not seen him.
It's a fire elf, right?
It's a fire elf, yeah.
Listen. Kind of off topic, but it still is actually no, not equal. It's more important than this Minotaur thing.
Yes.
You're an adventurers guild, right? So you've heard a lot of stories, a lot of experiences. You heard tale of what's her name, Bing Bong.
Hear this audible like face palm. Like Reese is just.
I'm sorry, man. The name does not ring a bell for me, but if he is a member of the guild, then...
No. He's not. He's a scourge that needs to be purged, and I am the executioner.
Yes, very well. Good luck with that. May I get your name?
Sorry.
Her name's
Where-
Didn't you hear her?
Yeah. Yep.
This is Atlas,
Alright, Atlas.
and I'm Ariza Zardel.
Teresa Zardel. Alright, I will check the records. Just give me a second here.
Okay.
Do you know someone named Darius Oak?
Darius Oak. I'll have to check the records.
The archives are incomplete.
They're an old buddy of mine. I don't know where he went, and he didn't send me any letters, and it's just like, he's got this dog named Bosco, and just...
He took the kids.
He took the
And
kid!
the dogs. He freaking stole half of my money.
If you will all give me a few minutes.
Yes, I will.
And so he kind of leaves to go into like some sort of back room, and you do see that there is also another individual there, just like this super buff looking dwarf, like currently sharpening his axe. He looks up, he goes, hey, just don't mess around, I'm security here.
Alright, what's your
Aren't you a
name?
little short to be a security guard?
Don't do it.
My name's Garçon.
Garçon!
No.
Gaston!
Garçon!
No one flex like Gaston.
No one's
No
short
one's-
as Garçon.
No one sharpens an axe like Gaston.
Oh boy.
There's no one in the guild half as manly.
Because he's the only man there.
Oh boy.
Oh no! This isn't good.
Is he upset?
Alrighty. And so after a few minutes, Arlen comes back.
No one's the disco.
Oh gosh.
Oh, this is beautiful. We have created
And
something.
he says, Ariza Zardel, I believe.
Yes.
Yes. We already have you registered with the Adventurers Guild in Beska.
Oh snap.
I believe you are tier 5, which means you're able to accept international jobs placed by other Adventurers Guilds, so you are able to accept guild jobs here without any deduction to pay.
Oh, free pass, man. That's great.
In terms of non-guild members, there is, of course, the regular deduction, but...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And Kanad and Atlas, I do have it recorded here that you did a job back in Bearbin.
Right!
Dealing with some giant spiders and...
They sent
Yeah.
us
And-
to hell.
That dude was.
ghoul?
Yeah,
Is
he
that
was
correct?
messed up. He freaking would not stop screaming.
They sent us to hell and back.
What a ghoul.
Yeah.
It was.
Reese's just like,
Yeah, it was pretty easy pickings, but he was so freaking annoying. A spider tried to eat him, and he freaking started screaming like a baby.
I shouldn't have.
I
seen
should have killed him right away.
He bit into me, and a spider bit into me. Okay, I will not do anything.
It's alright. It's okay. It's alright. Atlas is traumatized.
I am sorry to hear that. So, that being said, for the rest of you, except for Miss Zardel here, are you wanting to become members of the Adventurers Guild in Felgar?
That's where we're at.
What's the fine print?
Well, you have to pay a fee of 5 gold each to register, and you have to take an oath to abide by the laws of Felgar, and must give a sample of your blood, which will then be stored by the Iron Tusk. This condition was put in place by the Felgar royal family. Should a member of the guild refuse to abide by the law and attempts to run. Also, detailed records will be made on any jobs accepted, regardless of guild membership.
I have this old pocket lint. If you want some, I don't have money.
I think I'll pass. I'm good.
I can't. I
My
don't
blood
have the
is kind
monies.
of corrosive. Like, it kind of hurts going through my own
Very
bloodstream.
well. Unfortunately, I assume you are registering with this party.
I guess so.
Alright, may I get the party's name?
Order of Friends.
The Order of...
Yeah, I know. Yes.
You,
There have been changes to the roster.
I'm new here.
You all...
Yes.
The Dark Blade. And
Yes.
No, that wasn't.
Yeah, we
Yes.
destroyed Cindermore. I freaking killed everyone in the town.
No.
And even the men. Or even the women and
I
children.
push you out of the way.
Not just the men, but the
Just
women
like-
and children.
Please ignore.
be aware
My
that
other associates.
if any crimes are committed while working with the Adventurers Guild, you will be held fully responsible.
Don't worry, you won't find out about any of them.
I
And
just
Garth
kind
sounds like, I like these
I
people.
give a look.
Alright, so you all are eligible for the temporary contracts which we give to non-guild members. Just know that you are allowed to accept any postings that are meant for low tier jobs, that being tier 1 and 2 of course. But it will be at a significant reduction of payment between 30 and 50%. And the guild will not cover any legal fees or pay for any medical supplies, lodgings, or travel costs, though it does offer these services. You have to pay for them. Records will still be made on your party in regards to completion of the job, anything associated with that, and so on and so forth.
Do we get to keep the gold that we find?
I believe
That guy was stinking rich.
That's all you want.
The guy was loaded!
Yeah. With money.
Oh, heck yeah.
Well,
We don't think that's gonna be the job that they give us.
That's okay. We're still gonna take it anyway.
We're gonna take.
What did he just
we're
say
gonna
about
take-
obeying the laws of Feldgar?
We're not
oh,
with the
guys,
guild though.
we're
right?
not-
I do not want a repeat.
We destroyed Feldgar.
No.
We flee the town as it's on fire.
Alright.
any items or so on and so forth that is gained from a job that you have accepted can be kept, and it can also be sold back to the guild. We do ask that 5% of gold or jewels you find will be given to the guild.
That's just an ask, though. It's not a requirement.
It's kind of hard to require that since you're not guild members, but it would be appreciated.
Why do you want some of our blood if we join?
It is not the Adventurers Guild request. It is by the royal family of Felgar.
Are they vampires?
No.
Okay.
Then why?
Do they ever go outside in the day?
It's just Felgar's way of keeping track of adventurers since they are not...
Can they track us with their blood?
Yes, that is for the purpose. In case
Insight check.
Okay.
This guy's a vampire.
Yeah, he just wants to get a tie.
14. Do it.
What is it?
Do it.
Oh,
empathy.
sorry.
It's kind of like getting your photo taken for your passport, you guys.
Do it.
18.
18? Seems to be telling the truth, and it's also minorly terrified of you after mentioning you destroyed everyone and killed everyone in Cindermore.
Have you ever seen the royal family leave the palace in the daylight?
Yes.
Yeah, but
Just give him...
I'm genuinely curious. Have you ever seen them out in the daylight?
I just told you yes. I know you're not talking to me, but like, yes.
Have you seen
yes,
them in daylight?
yes.
Without any umbrellas
Yes.
or coverings?
Yes.
Ariza explodes.
My party's a fucking insight check.
Don't check me. Okay, fine.
What's that one? What do you add to it?
Empathy, perception.
I have that. That's
20.
yeah, that's a 20.
Ariza,
Yeah, I hung out with the literal Prince of Felgar during my 8-month break.
How
How
long
was
ago
that?
was that?
That was not too long ago, honestly.
So what you guys do?
We talked about
You see the sights? Tell me everything.
Anything happened within that time?
It's kind of horrifying.
When did they start asking for this blood policy? How long ago?
it was like part of the arrangements made between the Adventurers Guild and the royal family in order to have the Adventuring Guild within Felgar.
So how long ago was that?
It was years ago. I had to do that when I got in.
Like hundreds of years ago. For you, Aretha,
Okay, so maybe they are
you would
now.
know that the Adventurers Guild, depending on where it's stationed in,
They just recycle
and where,
their children.
like whatever power is in place,
Just crushed them in the
the
grinder.
Adventurers Guild made specific deals. So the conditions made for Beska was that you essentially just needed a mercenary guild to vouch for you.
Oh.
And so it's one of those things that's easier said than done because each mercenary guild has its own requirements. So you had that happen.
DM question. Would
Yeah.
I also have joined the guild in Fruric? Probably.
Oh,
I mean, like, most likely.
That's probably the one that you started out in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Throwick is sort of essentially like clan vouch where you have to be a member of a dwarven clan and then have to have a certain standing or something and, you know, yeah.
Can vampires have children? DM question. Do they?
That's a
How
good
long
question.
do they live for? Like, can they have kids? Because like I know in Twilight, you know, freaking.
Okay, that.
Make
I
a historical lore check.
Heck yeah.
Dude, if you freaking make them vampires, I will lose my mind.
15.
Briarwood arc.
Heck yeah. Kill vampire killers.
Yes, they can have kids.
They can, even when they're vampires.
Do they come out as bats?
Unknown how long they live for because
Do they lay eggs?
Yes. Vampire eggs. Yes.
They lay eggs,
Yes.
come out as bats, and then they morph into humans as they
the
grow up.
first record of
I
vampires
know about this.
was 70 years ago.
Oh,
70?
The first record? Holy moly!
Dang.
That's not. Oh, was Azar a vampire?
No.
70 years of Twilight.
Anyways,
Impressive. No.
Sorry. Anyway, moving on.
Arlen, after this bizarre conversation. So you're not required to become members of the Adventurers Guild. We can just set you up with a temporary contract.
Do it.
That'll be
Yep.
fun.
All right.
Yep. Hand it over.
So there are currently 2 that you qualify for. Obviously, there's a Minotaur that
Yes.
we have. Okay.
Yes.
What was the other
Don't care.
option? Sorry.
You can accept.
I care.
You can
Excuse
accept.
you.
So, perhaps I should explain the Minotaur job first.
Yes.
Okay. So the Minotaur job, you will be receiving 28 gold as payment. This is the reduction already put in place. Or nope, my bad. I misread that. 22. 22 gold. There will be a 7-day time limit. So that in case you do not complete it within time, we can put it back on the board for others to
Get it done
accept.
within the hour.
So the description here reads that there is a Minotaur in the woods that has been robbing anyone who comes near, declaring himself as king of the woods.
Oh.
Essentially, he needs to be dealt with. The other one is a contract out for a man of war. This is technically listed as an emergency contract, so this is a much more difficult job, but since it is time pressing,
What's his name? What does he look like?
What's the matter?
make a cultural lore check.
I'm making
Everyone?
Whoever wants to.
Heck yeah. I don't know what I'm doing it for, but I'll do it.
To see what I'm. What?
14.
Cultural lore.
Is that under intelligence? Okay, I rolled a 12.
And I got 12 as well.
19.
19.
Nice.
Alright. 12. For those who got 12, you're like, that sounds like a gnome thing. And then for Atlas and Ariza, you know that a man of war were the rumored war machines that the gnomes were building and had actually used against the elves in the war that happened.
So it's like
a year ago.
Warforged people, right?
It's like machines
Oh,
made
heck.
of weapons.
Heck no, man. I don't want to fight a ninja star that has legs and spins at you. Are you kidding me?
Arlen continues and he says, you will get 50 gold for this job. It has an 18 to 22 day time limit, though technically it is just as soon as possible.
So you're not gonna pay us if we defeat it in like 23 days? I'm so sorry for defeating this in 23 days. Please don't pay me.
The description here is listed that Polypargrass, a famed swordsman, was one of the victims in a string of murders committed by Shade, a former general of the Elven Guard years ago.
So pot grass. Yep.
Supposedly, his remnant magic has turned his workshop into a man of war and is on a killing spree. Reports state that he came through Shoth Forest and is now traveling through the Nithrungor Mountains, with last reports projecting it to either hit Luthen or Bronzeblade.
That's
So-
the second job.
That is the second job. You may accept one or both or neither, but
Say both.
I should note that you are not the only adventurers who have accepted the second job, although there have been few that have taken.
So nobody's taking the Minotaur job.
Currently not, as the Man of War has been taking precedence. Those who have accepted the Man of War job, some of them are for evacuating the various towns, some of them are for doing patrols, and others is the one that I have just given you in eliminating the Man of War itself.
I like that one.
How long would it take to travel to the Minotaur?
It's in the woods.
So like,
Yeah, we
kind of
just
like
need
same
to-
day,
5
kind
seconds.
of.
Yeah.
thing.
Hopefully, if you can find it, which
Um,
you probably
yes.
will, because
Yeah.
they
Yes.
Okay, so then
We're
the Man of
friends.
War would take a few days to get to.
it takes 9 days on horse to get to Luthen.
Frick. Alright. Minotaur first.
We
Use
won't.
the funds from the Minotaur.
Okay.
Get horses. Get
Harsh.
ride on. Destroy the Man of War. Try and find Shade.
Shade.
We don't know who Shade is though. Do you?
I would have told you guys. Like
Yeah,
out of character,
yeah,
I
yeah.
would have told you to
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
like,
it
everything
says
that's...
it marks Shade's location on
Yeah.
the, so we know where
Yeah.
Shade is.
Alright, let's do it. We're taking both jobs. We'll be back within the hour with the Minotaur's head.
Can we tame the Minotaur?
Oh, that's a
Oh.
good question. What if we tame the Minotaur?
It is a bounty.
Alright, so we
You
cut
retard.
off one of his horns and we take it.
Good.
You're not listening. Take one of his horns, we hand it in. Okay, I said this really quietly so we can't hear it. We tame the Minotaur and we hand in the horn. So they think that. Wait, what do we have to deliver to prove that we killed this Minotaur?
Probably the head.
Okay, change of plans, okay?
Listen, I'm really good at modeling stuff with eggs. We got a lot of eggs. Model a head.
We're not
Doesn't
faking this.
Alright, let's.
Bob needs a friend.
So is that what we're doing? We're going for the Minotaur?
Magical creatures or just creatures such as minotaurs are technically illegal within Felgar, and so the penalty is death anyways.
Oh yes, genocide, my favorite activity.
DM question.
Yeah.
So then why is there a dryad with a store if they're also considered
Make a
magic?
cultural lore check. Or a historical lore check.
Does that mean
DM
Bob is in
question.
danger?
Oh,
freaking
What?
That means Bob is in danger. He's got 2 tails.
Would are killers magical creatures?
12?
12?
That's fine.
Probably has something to do with the Olymphi. That's all you know.
Wait, are magical creatures banned?
Has to do. Well, make a historical lore check.
No, 12. 16.
16. Has to do with the tribe wars. Magical creatures pretty much fought against the orcs, or created mayhem for the orcs, or essentially just made life worse for them. So Felgar, when it was established, they were like, "Nah, we don't want magical creatures because they suck." So
That's
If I found a silver fox with 2 tails, would that be a magical creature or just a freak of nature?
you don't know.
We're just asking this dude about this country. So, where's the best restaurant?
Okay, so Arlen at this point has written up 2 contracts, has asked all of you or the team leader to sign.
Oh.
Whomever
I'll
that
sign. I better.
Keep
I'll just sign.
places
Okay, so you
that you're
sign.
like, oh,
And
do you
so
know
he
what
just sort of
Sandy
runs you through the
from
logistics of like,
Oakwood?
you know,
It's
you're
like,
bound by this contract type of
Oh.
thing, so, you know, all that stuff, and abide by the laws, and just sort of goes in detail, just sort of saying you are allowed to, like, kill the Minotaur, because that is the whole point of the game with the Man of War. You need to, like, it's just essentially all that stuff, you know, so, yeah. You've heard it all before.
Alright, it was a joke.
Well, what do you guys want to do?
Saying it cheap.
Yeah, we go for the
This
We're
word.
gonna go
We're
clean up your
going
eggs
full
first?
ham on. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
No, we
We
can do that
go.
when we get
No.
back.
No. We go
It will
back.
smell so
We're going back to
bad.
her
Okay, fine.
place.
We go back to the place. Did Bob eat all the eggs?
Bob did eat all the eggs, but you open the door and the saucepan is sort of on the floor, and you don't see Bob.
No. No.
Atlas, as you go into the back in the kitchen, you see that there are eggs all over the floor, and you also you also see Bob is on the ground, not looking too good. As you realize he may have eaten the bad eggs.
Oh
No. Bob.
We're going, Bob! You can't eat the frick! I said you can eat the eggs on the. Oh, Bob! Now you've got yourself
okay.
into a pickle.
I did
Atlas,
so
where'd
much
you
to
keep the
get
broom?
you, Bob. What the
I'll
frick?
sweep up the coffee beans.
No, those are so good, okay? You tell me.
Canad, you're looking at this fox and it's almost dead.
Oh,
Heal my fox.
alright, I quickly make up some eggs.
Heal. Yes, she has the power of
I
healing
got power
eggs.
of healing through eggs. I quickly make up some eggs. I make up some regular chicken eggs.
Oh, wait!
They
no,
have
I
the
learned
strongest
that. I learned
potency.
that spell cure. That, like, freaking greater restoration stuff.
I'm gonna make the eggs real quick.
Curses only though.
Yeah, but is it a curse?
Well,
It's an egg curse.
Make a healing check.
Oh, heck yeah.
Alice, you walk in and you're more concerned about the state of your kitchen.
Yeah, okay. What is
Uh,
that, intelligence?
Yeah, this fox be poisoned, man.
16.
Oh. Can I heal a fox?
You can
Like,
I'm sure it's like better.
Make
if
a
I
healing check.
do like
Make a healing check.
antidotes, can that count?
Have I finished making
Oh
my
no.
Make a crafting check.
Alright, Kanan, I just want to say, don't
13. Oh, no, actually, no, you know what? Spend 2 magic. Make
Okay.
that 15.
15? Okay. You're not too well versed in the anatomy of foxes. So essentially you're like, okay, I'll just give it the general like kill poison, whatever, like, so you do that and it, you know, isn't doing too well. It looks to be a little bit better, but you're not too sure, you know, you're like, I did my best. Yep.
So I got 9.
Okay, make an intelligence check.
You're not feeding him the other poisoned eggs, right?
No, I said it was just regular chicken eggs.
Stop.
good.
No.
Oh, regular
Can I
chicken
stop
eggs?
her?
Okay.
13.
Can I stop her from feeding even more eggs to the already
No,
like,
listen.
overfed?
My
She
eggs freaking heal people. I got
Can
it.
I stop?
Your eggs be burned.
No.
Dang it.
Okay, can I run to the Dryad store
They're still
Sure.
they're still
and ask him
potent.
how to cure a poisoned fox?
The Dryad's like, what, where?
Eggs.
Eggs.
I'm like out of breath.
Where?
And I'm like
Eggs.
poison fox eggs heal.
Salamander eggs.
How?
Not the salamander.
And so she just doesn't even ask, just rushes towards like wherever you guys came. So Alice, you just see this random Dryad burst into your shop, and she just sees the state of the place as Kanad told it, like, it's, like scraping off burnt eggs.
Freaking egg, now I gotta just like eat them. Gotta start all over.
And so she just continues, and she sees Bob the fox on the ground, with Ariza just sort of like almost preparing to give it last rites type
No,
of thing.
not my fault.
And it's covered in like raw egg, and it's not looking good at all. There's like just eggshells everywhere and just smashed and
I
stuff.
said I closed the doors. Did he sneak under the door?
You don't know how he got in.
He bamfed. He bamfed.
Well, I mean, two-tailed fox, though.
Oh yeah.
He
And-
flew.
Tails!
And so she kneels down next to the fox, and
Did she feed him?
She feeds him eggs. I knew it.
she takes out like a bead and just sort of like holds it in her hand and like blows on it and whispers and stuff, and it starts glowing. And she tries feeding it to the fox, and it just bites her hand. And so she sort of looks.
I'll do it.
Okay, she hands it to you.
Just kidding.
Make an animal handling check.
What?
Animal handling check.
No, I suck. This is communication,
Yeah.
right? No! I got 10.
10.
Yes.
You try giving it to it, and it gets it in its mouth, and then it spits it back out.
I do it. I try.
Okay.
And I take a little bit of egg.
Okay.
Yes.
What the heck?
So that's a.
At the scent of egg, it gags and like throws up, and all
Does that help it?
all of Ariza's
You have
work
5
is
skill
undone.
points.
It's
Oh.
on death's door again.
Wait, alright, I got it. I'll
There's
get
5
it.
skill points there.
I'm just
I don't
gonna
know,
freaking.
antidote? Or something.
is that?
Or here, can I feed it the pearl thing? The bead.
The bead, you want to try? Okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna try next.
I think he wants to
Can
die.
I spend 2 magic points to make
Yeah,
that?
We're never gonna be allowed to Felgar again. We freaking kill the fox and then having it
15.
for like
15. Ariza,
15.
with all this madness, you're like,
Did you spend magic just to.
Yes.
save the life of a fox.
My fox.
Like you
6
see that
empty.
this fox is ragged from all this stress, and you take the bead, you wipe off the egg as best as possible, and you even like find some berries that Alice keeps, and you squish it up and like let the juice on it, and you hold your fingers up to the fox and starts licking your fingers, and you just slip it right into its mouth, and it goes down, and you can,
Hot stupid fox. Got out fox.
Bob.
and
But I'm a fox, though.
What?
I'm a snake.
What does it fox?
No, you out fox the fox. Yeah, oh, okay,
But, like-
okay, I get it. That's funny. Good job.
Any more snake jokes? Because I servantly cast.
Oh my gosh!
You guys have no idea how long I was waiting.
I certainly can.
Oh,
That's funny.
oh man. So the fox looks like it's improving, and with that, the Dryad sort of looks to you, Dagarim. knowing that you've got this fox this day, and she just gives you this massive lecture. Half of it in common, the other half in some language you're not too sure, and so she just like shoves like a bag in your hand, and it's like food for this thing.
Yay.
And she just is not happy with you at all. And she looks to Alice and just sort of takes the salamander eggs and walks out with them.
No, listen, I was going. Those were really expensive.
Make a crafting check.
That's a
12.
9.
You make eggs. There's nothing special about them.
Is the fox still on the ground?
Don't feed my fox. He's had enough.
The fox is kind of perked up at this point.
Are you alright, Bob? You're doing okay?
This fox is
Yeah.
never gonna have eggs in its life.
Dude, we need to figure out how the fox got in there. I think he's a magic fox. He can teleport.
Joanna!
Bob's just
Dude,
vibing.
you should have named the
It's
fox
just-
Joanna because of the eggs from like the rescuers.
Yeah.
Right now, it's still like licking at Ariza's hand. Just trying to get more berries off of it.
You should
Alright.
put
Yeah, you
some
pat it, you get like
jam
raw egg
in
on
the
you.
eggs. It'll
That's a
eat.
good plan.
Take some jam.
I'm gonna. I mean, I guess
It's not
I'll-
jam.
I'm gonna clean up the rest of the egg
Thank
mess.
you. Thank you.
Alright.
Alright.
Has the coffee been swept up?
Coffee beans.
I picked them up and put them back in the store.
Okay.
We saved Bob's life. Good effort, everyone. Like the scent of my eggs roused him. I guess, are we ready to go
Do you know what salamander eggs do to a person?
yeah,
they're
they're just a
not-
little spicy. They taste good.
Alright, look, I'm gonna tell you a story, okay? There is one thing called the Great
Listen,
Burning.
I'm not good with stories.
right?
They make me conk out right away.
I'm gonna tell you anyway, okay? So at my school, okay, right? So they have the cafeteria. This is the same school that Kermit's going to.
Is that the
So
same
anyway-
one where you shanked that kid?
He deserved it. But anyway, so they decide, oh, we're gonna have an egg breakfast, right? So one of my buddies who lives like a floor from like at the top of me or whatever, right? So he switched out the good eggs with salamander eggs, right? And he thought it'd be a funny prank, but it turns out that he didn't cook them properly, so everyone almost died. Everyone was burning from the inside out. It was really bad. We had like the school was like on lockdown because they thought it was like a terrorist attack or something like that. So, point of the matter is that they do not feel good coming in or out. Okay.
What?
All right, I'm going. See ya.
Yes, Minotaur time! I'm gonna go.
Do we need supplies before we head out?
It's a minotaur. What are they gonna do?
Lots of things if we're not careful.
I have my halberd. I will poke him. Real
DM,
good.
do we need like supplies?
That's
for
up to
this?
you,
I
man.
don't know. Like, is it
So obviously we bring some.
I think
Okay.
we're good.
What? You could bring
I guess not.
cheeseburgers to make him angry.
That's a good question. That's a
should-
good.
What type of egg should we bring though?
All
All of them?
There's
I don't-
fire salamander eggs.
She took the fire.
Took 'em.
salamander
Dang it,
eggs.
because if it did that to Bob, what would it do to the Minotaur?
exactly. Bob's way stronger than that Minotaur too. That Minotaur would just explode.
Oh,
Wait, why would he get mad at you for stealing flowers though? Like, can't you just talk it out with him or something like that?
Bob has hidden himself under Alice's bed and is now viciously cleaning himself.
Doesn't it have, like, what type of eggs does he have on him?
Just all kinds, man.
Dude, I take a dish towel or whatever and start, like, with water and start cleaning off the eggs off of him.
He's under your bed right
Yeah,
now.
I know, I grab him and take him out.
Make an animal handling check.
You're gonna get bitten.
That's okay. 11.
No.
Does 14 hit?
Yep.
Ouch.
You take 7 points of damage.
Oh man,
Wait, what?
he's strong.
Bob put 7
I
points
rolled
of
a
damage
6.
on it.
As he
Minus
bites,
your-
minus your armor.
Yeah.
As he bites into you, just so done with the world.
Let's
Bite your finger.
let's let Bob be.
I'll try again.
Bob be.
Okay, make a just a dexterity check then, if you're just gonna grab him.
12.
12. We'll see if he dodges. Yes, you got 13.
Alright, let's
He
just
He
go.
just scurries to the back furthest corner.
Bob got himself in this mess.
Is
can
he
get
burying his
himself
fangs
out.
at me?
A little bit, yeah.
Can I try? She's my pet. Can I come into your room and...
Are you gonna try coaxing him or grab him?
I gotta coax him. He's my
Okay,
friend.
animal handling check.
Bob.
My favorite.
You
I
keep
rolled-
rolling the same.
I rolled a 10.
A 10?
Yeah.
Nah, he ain't having it.
I intimidate
Okay, I'm gonna
come
grab him.
closer.
Can make an intimidation check.
Nice.
Just
There we go. I rolled 12, 17.
Yeah, you
Oh!
pretty much, yeah, you do that, and just instantly, and just scurries out, and it's just,
Scrub a dub dub.
just grab a towel and just like,
For your
It's
own
wet
good.
though, so
and so it's now just kind of growling a little bit, but just taking it in, as now you got your wet fox cleaned off, but wet.
I'm doing this for you. There we go.
Alright, so you guys are now heading towards
I
the
told
woods.
you about
Dude,
that.
let's leave Bob in a locked room with no way out. Because if he gets out, that means he's a teleporting fox.
That's true. Or he can shrink.
Yes. Either way, he's a magic
I
fox.
leave him in the kitchen. I put out some food.
Is there any ways out?
No,
Okay.
there's not. And then I put some water down for him. And I have a little, like, I take, like, a blanket or something and wrap it around in a circle and put, like, the mat underneath it. So it's like a little bed type of thing.
And Bob just jumps up on the counter and just stares at you guys.
What
See you later, Bob. We'll come back. We'll get you some stuff, not eggs, cause you don't like them.
He has green eyes, right?
Yes.
We'll
Yes.
get you something real nice. Alright, see you, Bob. Don't burn the house down. I leave.
Alright.
Okay, I guess
Yeah,
we're gonna
let's go get that Minotaur. Friendo.
Alright. Who is taking charge and leading you all to... Okay.
Dude,
You were the last one to see this
yeah.
monitor. Where is it?
I need to look for flowers.
Make a general intelligence check to see if you remember.
I'm a dum-dum now.
Oh.
Yes! 16.
Dang. Yeah, you are able to just start marching through the woods.
Yeah, man. I know where he's at.
Yep.
He smells us coming, though, probably.
So pretty soon, within the hour, you come across a familiar-looking clearing to you, Dagrim. And just to remind everyone else, this looks like a man-made clearing. There's small humps scattered throughout, and this in center is like the weird throne with the Minotaur, and like two elves that look very scared. And
Elves.
elves. And they're holding platters of food, which are now like empty. And so one of them is now going over to one of the trees and like picking more food, and it's just like, you know.
Wasn't there, like, a lot of gold?
Yes. So you see that the Minotaur itself is like decked out in every kind of like jewelry possible, and it looks heckin' gaudy, man.
We're looting him.
Like he's got like he's got a circlet and a crown on his head. He's got like all rings, bracelets, necklaces.
Are you gonna announce us to His Highness?
Wait, where is he? He's like, we just see him?
Yeah, he's on a throne.
Okay, I'm gonna freaking walk out.
Alright.
No.
You walk out, and the Minotaur leans forward and like from the distance sniffs.
Oi, you frumpy looking cat man. I don't know. Okay. Listen, Mr. Cow, you can't treat people like this. What? Like, you stole all this stuff, which in and of itself isn't okay. So either you give it back, you give it to me, so I can give it back, or I kill you.
The wind whispers to me.
What did he say?
He said the wind whispers to it. What the? I think this guy's high.
I'm stuffed.
Can I?
My name is Hank.
Hank!
Hank the Tank. Alright, hi
Finally, a
Hank.
worthy opponent.
You got anything else to say?
The wind has sent me more servants.
Oh yeah, alright, okay, alright. Let's finish this. I go at him. Alright.
Everyone roll initiative.
Initiative.
Okay, we'll do a perception check.
Yeah. Oh gosh!
What's initiative in?
Dexterity.
Oh, I have that.
Any 15s, 20s?
16.
17.
Oh man. We're gonna kill this guy more than
Alright.
it's gonna be
15 cents.
fists all over.
10.
You rolled a 10?
Yep.
That's sucky.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it?
Okay. Up first is Ariza.
I'm gonna cast Shocking Shield on myself,
Yep.
and it
Okay.
passes.
8.
Actually, I'll use one of these things, and then I'm just gonna. Oh, and then for my bonus action, just an Arcane Blast to the Minotaur's face.
Okay.
Is that
You're gonna have to move up 2 squares to hit it.
Is this 1 yard? 1 square?
It'd be 2.
1 square is 2 yards?
Yeah, 1 square is 2 yards, I believe.
15?
Yes, that hits.
Oh, that's just 6. 9 damage.
Ooh. So you slam your staff down and your shocking shield just bursts around you and it's crackling
Yeah.
all around you. And then with that remaining energy, you like reach out, take a portion of your shocking shield, and then just shoot it out towards the Minotaur. And it hits him and splashes around his armor, and some of it gets in between the cracks and shocks him a little bit.
Did we kill him?
No. And so that is your turn, yep.
It's my turn.
Yes, it is your turn,
I
Jaeger.
move 6.
Okay. As your action, you can also move as well.
What do you mean?
Like as a
Like
major action.
you can move another 6 if you want,
For your
and then
major
just not
action.
hit him.
So you got your major action, your minor action, and then movement.
Okay.
So movement you do like with it as sort of like free every turn.
Oh, okay.
So if you really want to get to a specific spot, you can use your major
They're
action
minor.
to move. an
Would I have
additional-
started more in front for the group anyway? 'Cause
Yeah,
I was the first one.
because
that
you're
went
already out. Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
So you can move another 6 squares and just wait till the next turn essentially.
I'll move to
Okay.
stand firm.
I think you already have something like that though, as part of your 2-handed thing. Or am I wrong?
Set yourself with an activate action, anyone. Oh, yeah.
Oh, use an activate action.
Activate action.
Yeah, use
There
an
we go.
activate action to go into that stance then.
There we go.
Alright, that is your turn. It is now Hank's turn. So Hank
Hank the Tank.
has now stood and he takes out a halberd that
Oh,
is
man.
next to him. And
Not good.
you can see he at first points to Dagarin and his just sort of his eyes start glowing. And oh frick, where is it?
That's a good thing. Yep.
Wait, is flanking a thing in this game too?
You get a +1 bonus if it's 2-1. If it's 3-1, it's +2.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what it is. Dagarim, I need you to make a strength might check.
Oh snap.
Okay. 15, 16, 17.
Okay. As the Minotaur reaches his hand out towards you, you feel the earth around you try to slide up and like drag you down, but you're able to like pull your feet out of it.
Nope, don't like that.
And so he is going to just stay where he is and strike you with his halberd.
Hey.
Hey. Oh gosh. That was 6 point points. We're going to do a lightning attack with that.
What?
Does 20 hit?
I have 12.
Okay. And then 15 hits?
I have 12
Okay.
times.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
So first attack, you take 19 points of damage.
Minus your arm.
Oh heck, 19.
And then second one, you take 23 points of damage.
Oh, that's not.
How do you round that? Oh, no, it's minus
It's
10.
minus, yeah.
So 13 and 9
Yeah.
is 22.
Oh
Frick.
no.
I'm at 52.
This was a good
That
idea.
is his turn.
Okay, was he using a stunt there?
Yes, he used lightning attack. So to attack twice.
That's rough.
So it is Kanan's
Yes!
turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I should say before your turn, to the hills burst open as crawling out from the mounds, like rising from the grave, are undead.
Oh god.
You got a gun that targets the undead, right?
That's me.
That's you?
And so, Kanan, you can continue your turn.
Alright, so I'm flanking, so I get a +1.
Technically,
He's got a halberd, he can poke people from a square away.
yeah, sure.
So I get +1 to hit? Or
Yes, he
Alright.
hits.
I'm going to use my minor action to flame wheel my axe.
To what?
My axe sets on fire.
How'd you get that?
Because it's a magical axe. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that's
20 to hit with
Yep.
the +1. And I have a flame wheel, so I need another die. Oh, your dice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna reroll.
Oh,
22
he
damage.
wants some cards.
Okay.
15 years.
So, with that, you run up to him, drawing your heckin' big axe that's like twice your size, and it catches on fire, and you jump, and you just slice into his shoulder.
Gonna chop his arm off.
Sorry.
Is his hair burned?
Yes, the hair around that area is burning.
I
Yes.
bet that
Yes.
smells putrid.
And that
Smells
is
like-
your turn. Ah,
Yeah,
Let's just set kids
Is
hair
that
on fire at camp. That was gross.
Yeah, okay.
Mosquito coils. That pokes people with
Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't want to move adjacent to him because I'm gonna die. But I can't do AOE damage, so I am going to cast Icy Grip.
Icy grip requires you to be adjacent.
I can move him towards
No. 20 yards.
Dang.
Yeah, I cast
Yeah.
it. I casted it, and I'm going. He has to make a Constitution stamina test of 16.
Oh gosh. The 3, 2, and 1, I highly doubt that.
That's the first time this has worked. Okay. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, target takes 1d6 penetrating damage from the cold. Each additional round at the start of your turn, target must make a Constitution stamina test versus your stealth top out. Successful, the Icy Grips spell ends. If the test failed, target takes another 1d6 penetrating damage and -2 cumulative penalty to speed.
Alright.
1 penetrating damage, and I'm gonna Arcane Blast him after my other one. Nope.
Alright. So you run up a little bit, sort of debating whether you should actually go next to him or not. You're like, nah, be cold. And so you just shoot off a little snowflake, and it like drifts over, lands on his nose, and he gets this serious frostbite on his nose, and he's like, what is this?
The wind speaks to me.
And then you're like, well, alright, how about this? Arcane Blast, and it goes wide, and you're like, And that is your go. So now,
Back at the top, Ariza. Oh, dang it.
No.
two more zombies pop from the ground, and
I cast Zone
and they're gonna go.
of
It's their turn.
It is their turn. So this zombie's gonna move over here towards Ariza. That one's already adjacent. This one's gonna come on this side. So technically Daggerim is now being flanked as well.
Oh, that's not good.
So,
Guys, I don't think
are
we should
the
have took
elves
this job.
Prisoners? Like just.
We'll get to the elves. So Daggerim,
I don't think we're gonna win this,
not
guys.
Daggerim, Ariza.
Okay.
10 to hit.
So-
Is that
Hitting
a
in the
physical
foot.
damage?
It is.
Yeah, so they are striking or grabbing.
Yep.
Yeah. So they gotta make a stamina test.
12.
No, mine is 16.
Yeah.
So they fail, they take 5 penetrating damage?
5 penetrating. Okay.
Yes.
So I think you missed anyways with his attack. It was like 10 or something.
Yeah, it's my 12
Okay.
defense.
And the other one needs to make a constitution check as well. 15? That fails. Roll damage.
8 penetrating.
Ooh. That hurts. And he's gonna still try to hurt you with his claw. That would be 14.
12, yeah, that hits.
Okay. And you take 7 points of damage as one zombie just takes a nice little gash into you. And they're both sort of like in pain from this shocking shield. And then one's going to attack you, Atlas. 10 to hit?
No.
Okay. And then Daggerim, 9 to hit? Probably not.
Nope.
Okay, so they don't do anything there. And it's Ariza's turn.
Yeehaw.
Oh yeah, before that happens, both these elves take it to the woods. They dip out. They
The
hide.
heck?
They run for their lives.
Okay.
It's only box. Goodbye, then.
Okay, can
I can't throw any cards. 'cause
Okay, I like to
people
cast
open the
Shock
bite.
Blast centered on myself to get both of those zombies.
Okay.
Yeah, so that passes. Okay, so now they have to take a stamina test or take 1d6 plus 3 penetrating.
No, they fail.
Okay. Take 7 penetrating.
They both are not doing well. As they are just being shocked to death, essentially. No, they're not dead yet, but they're not looking the best.
Okay, then
Minor action?
the zombie beside me, I guess this one, I'll
Yeah.
arcane blast it
Okay.
in the face. 9.
9 actually hits.
Oh wow, good. Okay. 7.
7. Okay. So you just, like, again, harnessing the energy already around you with the shield, you just slam it down and it spreads out and then sucks back up into a shield around you, just totally hurting these zombies around you. And then you just, like, sort of focus your arcane blast and Hadouken it
Nice.
toward, or Kami, and with that, you blast the arm off of the zombie. Still alive, but it's now without an arm. And so that is your turn. Daggerim, you are up. You have a zombie behind you and Minotaur in front of you.
Yeah, I'm going to attack the Minotaur.
Okay, sweet. Roll to hit.
Okay, this is my... Yeah, no, my two-handed sword.
Okay. So minor action, twist your sword.
15.
15 does hit.
Okay. 13.
13. Okay. Are you gonna move anywhere?
No.
So Daggerim, seeing what Ariza's doing with sort of like getting him in the shoulder, you take your two-handed sword out and just like strike him in the shoulder, and it comes out through on the other side, and he is definitely not happy with that.
Ouchie.
And that is your turn. It is now Hank's turn.
Dang.
Hank, listen to the wind.
He points to Kanad.
Huh.
I need you to make a strength might check.
Oh, heck yeah.
I love those.
Come at me, bro. 15.
15. Okay. Same thing to you. You see the ground sort of try to swallow you up, and you just sort of like stomp on it, like get out of here type of thing.
Freaking dirty hand.
And so, as his eyes glow and light up trying to do this to you, you also see some arcane energy wrap around him. He looks like he's a little bit more defended this round than normal.
Oh, man.
And so with that, he is going to stab towards Dagarim again with his halberd.
Okay.
One stun point. 19 to hit.
Yeah.
20 points of damage towards you
Oh, damn.
as he strikes you with it.
Are you 10?
With his halberd.
I'm at 42.
And that is his turn. Kanad, you are up.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Yes.
24 damage. And can I use my minor action to blast him with some lightning breath?
Heck, you
Sure.
make him stun, boy.
Gotta do a dex acrobatic check.
13.
Dang it.
Well, he still takes 2 penetrating damage.
Okay.
This is so sad.
And that's my turn.
Okay. And so, again, you slice into him, and you get a little deeper into that shoulder cut, and you just blast him with lightning breath, and he's not floored at all. Okay. Atlas, it is your turn. He needs to make a constitution check.
Yes.
19.
Yep. Willpower saving throw.
Willpower?
No, willpower,
Nothing
will
ever
morale
watches.
check for this one, this one, this one, and this one.
Oh, for all the zombies?
And him.
And him.
Tank.
What's your spell power?
14.
14.
At least
Okay, fail,
one.
fail. Success. Okay.
Oh, why is this dying on me?
Fail. And then pain.
No.
14. Success. Alright. So, this guy's fine, and this guy's fine. Everyone else fails.
I casted Malice, by the way. So,
Oh, frick.
number of targets equal to will within the spell range must succeed on any test or any damage they take until the end of the encounter receives an additional damage equal to your will.
No.
4.
Every single one I
So,
just put into
yeah,
the
whoever damages them.
freaking Green Lantern.
Okay, so that was my major action from
Alright.
Do it.
Nope.
So
No.
you see Atlas's eyes just go dark for a second, and her skin turns extremely pale and almost reminiscent of her corrupted form that you guys saw that one time.
Spooky.
And then she just sort of like throws her hands down, and a blast of this dark arcane mixed with red mingles into the air, and then it just sucks onto the one zombie next to Dagarim and the two around Atlas. And it's sort of swirling around their heads in this dark, smoky ring. That is your turn. It's now the zombie's turn.
Wait.
So the two next to Ariza are going to attack
This
her.
is so sad that he saved. I'm so sad. I wanted to do the big boy damage.
11 to hit.
No. Okay. Oh, remember the
The shocking shield is still up.
yes.
Yes, so they need to make a concentration.
Um,
Okay,
yes.
I just rolled for the
Stamina.
other one's
Okay.
attack, so. Okay, so they both miss, but they gotta make
God.
stamina. 19 for the first one,
ooh, yeah, that one passes.
and then the second one. 14.
No, that one fails.
Okay, so damage. What do they take?
Uh,
So they used
11
to do in the
damage
program.
then?
Yeah.
Okay.
This
So
one.
with that, you from your shocking shield, the lightning
Just do it
just
to me.
wraps around the
Unless you
second
want it.
zombie
It's just-
and just overwhelms
Like the
it like
phone.
1,000 bee stings.
it does
And
not
then
feel
the
good.
ring around the smoke just presses in and like leaves these horrible markings on its face and just falls over dead.
Nice.
It looks bad,
So
but I
that's
just
those
want
two.
that.
So the-
You just hear the sound and it's like,
So Dagarim,
yes,
Hello.
16 to hit.
yes.
You take 7 points of damage from that one.
Darn it.
Doesn't go through your armor, does it?
No.
Dang it. And then Atlas against you. Oh, that one misses.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
That's why I don't care to
That's
kill
the
him.
zombie's turn. It is Ariza's turn.
Nice.
Nice.
Arcane Blast the zombie, because I'm just done
Okay.
with its crap.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh,
19
gosh.
with four stun points. Spell Blast? Costs 3 stun points. Can cast a spell after hitting a foe with Arcane Blast.
Yes, you can. You can do
So
that.
that I could do.
So you can cast stuff.
Oh. Okay, so I'll finish with the.
Yeah, roll for damage.
Okay. Oh, that'd be 10 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one, you just blast into it, and there's like this massive gaping hole in his chest, and it's like stumbling now. It's barely alive.
Oh, still not.
Yeah, it's not a
Okay,
pleasant
what-
sight for you. We're like,
Ugh.
I've seen worse. I've
Yeah.
seen worse.
Then, I'm gonna try Healing Aura
Okay.
around, I guess, Daggerin.
Yep.
Yes.
So roll to cast.
Oh wait, oops.
There you go. Roll to cast.
18. Oh yeah, that passes.
Yeah. And then how many dice are you rolling?
I'll do 2 dice.
Okay,
There'll
so
be
it'll cost
6. Yeah.
Just 9.
Yeah.
Helen.
Nine
Nagarim, you heal 9 points
Yay!
as Ariza.
I'm full health.
Yeah, Ariza just blasts this gaping hole into a zombie, and then with that, she, again, harnessing her lightning shield, turns it into this nice green, lifeful stuff, and then, I don't know,
Beam.
and the
I
beam,
don't know.
and then shoots it in the sky, and like healing rain falls down and heals you 9.
Yay.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And then for my major action,
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Thunder Blast at
Sure.
the Minotaurus would be a mistake.
Okay.
Yeah, that passes.
Mhm.
That'll be 8 will damage, and then it has to succeed on a might test or be knocked prone.
So 8 damage,
Yes.
and
No, it's not a mistake.
what test is it making?
Might.
Where does that
Might.
go?
Strength.
It went
freaking went
to a parallel universe.
It went behind my chair.
I was
Like
like-
my sweater caught it.
I was like,
20.
bro, that die
Yeah.
is gone.
Yeah. Okay. So that is your turn. It
My
is
turn?
now Dagrin's turn.
I'm gonna
Yes.
poke the guy. I'm gonna use the no, 200 sword still.
Okay.
Do it, you won't.
So I have to roll the 3 dice, right?
Yep.
So it's 9, 10, 19. I had 8, right?
Yeah.
19.
It's
Okay.
Go for it.
I'm gonna attack him. 13.
13.
Can I switch to the halberd for my minor action at the end of my turn?
Yes.
You do it.
Okay.
Dead.
You know what else is
So
nice?
that is your turn.
Chocolate.
It is now his turn. He is going to. Okay, first of all. Okay. Atlas,
Yo,
make a strength might check.
no.
Snap.
It's gonna suck you in.
Oh, this is not gonna be good. My strength is 0. Dirt roll. Whoops.
Oh, for
Oh my gosh.
5.
5.
All right. After
Yes,
you
you did.
try the spell for the first time, you're like, you know, that went relatively well. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, and you're gone.
I just let it take me out.
yeah, the earth just sucks you in to the ground, and yeah, you are encased. And I think Arisa's the only one that sees this, as the ground just sucks up
Yikes.
Atlas.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I got it. I can get out. I got it. We're good.
So she gone?
She gone.
So, yeah.
I can
And so
go.
he is going to stab Dagrim again. Oh yeah, he also enters a blood rage. I forgot to mention that. It's kind of important.
Blood rage. He must be getting close.
Carrot doesn't work anymore. Carrot, you're beating a dead
13,
horse.
that hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, he's going to do 2 lightning attacks. So that's 3 attacks against the total.
3 attacks against me?
Yeah. 12 to hit. 18 to hit.
Dude,
That's
Thomas is
24
on
damage
something.
for the first attack.
24 for the first. That's
Yeah.
14.
22 for the second. And then 13 for the last one.
29 damage.
Stay away.
I'm at 22 health.
Okay. So in his rage, you see this Minotaur just freak out and take his halberd and just start carving up Dagarim. And Dagarim could be looking a little bit better. So that is his turn. Kanad, you are up. You just saw your orc friend just get torn into.
Ow. Alright. Sorry.
Wait.
Sure.
Let me.
I'm gonna beat him up again.
Thanks.
Okay.
Get stun points. 19 to hit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reroll that.
Mhm.
Is it once per encounter or once per turn?
Once per turn.
13 damage.
I don't like all the.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to blast him with my breath again.
Okay.
Hopefully
What is
he
this
dies.
bonus action? You can attack twice?
It's a Rachel ability she has. She can only use it like twice per day or something.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm out of uses now. Thank you.
So he needs to make the Constitution something.
Yeah. Dex acrobatic check.
Dex acrobatic.
Buddy could kill me next turn.
Oh gosh.
He just did what?
16.
Frick!
He
He
just did,
takes 2 penetrating damage.
Just 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
he did 29 damage to me.
Did you subtract your armor?
Hmm?
Did you subtract your armor?
Yeah.
I've taken no damage this whole round. I don't know
Essentially, the
why
amount of damage that he did to
Yeah.
Dagarim in one turn could have killed, like, Ariza. Essentially.
Oh, jeez.
So,
Oh, yeah.
it's a good thing we got some warriors.
Yeah.
That's your turn, Kanad?
Yeah.
Atlas,
You're freaking right.
you cannot do anything right now.
Ah!
And,
No! Hold on a minute.
no, I mean, like, you are restrained. You cannot move, and you cannot breathe.
Oh, man.
Oh,
he pulled
heck.
out the
I pull a
NPCI
card.
on
You
you.
can't pull a card.
I pull a card!
No, but
You can't.
What?
You're restrained.
You're restrained. You cannot
You got
move.
sucked into the ground.
You cannot move.
This is truly Zep hits.
So that is your turn. And it's the zombie's turn.
Oh my gosh, is that all the mounds he has? People just get
there's-
sunk into the ground?
Oh my gosh, I don't want to
yeah,
think about that.
But there's so much more.
You'll be our zombie, Petra.
Yay!
Wow, I
See
wish
farting
that girl was
rainbows.
here.
Okay, so this zombie
Flying through the sky.
is going to come over
He's searching
here.
for his next
Okay.
victim.
Searching for his dad.
What, that one moved? Oh, that one on her moved.
You know what? This one's gonna move. Well, nah, it's too dumb. I don't know. This. So that one's gonna move over to Ariza. Constitution check first.
Yes.
So I got shock and shield up. 19,
Oh, dang it, yeah, that passes.
12.
Oh, 12 misses at 19 passes.
Okay, roll damage.
7?
Yeah.
The other one takes 6 penetrating damage.
Alright.
Just kind of
So
number.
they're both going to attack now.
Can I cast
Ariza, I need
No.
you to. No, you don't. That just happens. You're knocked prone
Oh no.
by the zombie as it just bulldozers you over.
bulldozers, not bulldozers?
Okay, whatever.
Salute
The
the
bulldozers
sun.
come in and just bulldozes. And it's going to use swarm tactics, which means the other guy makes an automatic attack.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
So 14 to hit. Oh, it's just 1d6. You take 8 points of damage. And, oh yeah, I forgot to roll damage for the other one. You take 3 for that one. And then it's the other zombie's turn, so he's going to swipe down at you. 9
9 to hit?
to hit.
Oh, no, that misses.
Yeah. Cool. And the other zombie's going to attack Dagarum, but it won't mean anything because it can't get through your armor.
Nope.
So that is the zombie's turn.
Can I shout out for help?
Ariza, it's your turn.
I need help.
Shout out for help.
You shout out for help.
What are the zombies doing?
They have knocked Ariza prone and are just tearing into her. And Atlas is in the ground.
Oh heck.
Dying. Please
Uh,
help.
but Kat, I don't think you're really aware of this right now. You and Daggerum are very focused on that.
Ah,
So I think
just
with-
kind of abandoned
so-
two squishy mages. Thanks.
Ariza has called for help now, so you guys are aware that someone is in trouble.
Oh gosh, I can't make it next turn anyway. I can't run that fast.
Can I stand up?
Yep, that's half your movement.
Okay, I'll do that. Then shoot, I can't see Atlas. Like she's completely.
His dexterity is too low.
Yikes. Shoot.
You can make a perception check, but that will be your action.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna do another
Yeah, so I mean,
shock blast centered on myself because.
Yep.
Do I have to make a new character?
Well.
You can be like that.
Actually?
Yeah. If you get to 0 hit
Shock-
points
oh,
and
no,
you fail 3 death saving
wait, no.
throws, you
I spend 3
No, I
MP to plus 2, so that makes it
Unless someone
13.
comes over and
Okay.
heals you in
so
time.
that passes now?
touch me.
Okay, so I cast it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I have to make stamina versus.
18?
What space?
Why is this?
18
I think
is
it's
no.
this.
18. I mean, sorry, 18
Definitely.
passes.
Okay.
Or yes.
That whole
And then
space
20 for the
there.
other.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's take. Okay, one
How-
takes
what?
3 penetrating. The other one takes 4 penetrating.
So you managed to kill one zombie.
Too focused on
There's still another on you.
Yeah, we have to kill stuff.
Okay, arcane blast.
Oh, she's
with
good. She
face.
killed one.
Okay.
Are you still screaming help?
Well, I mean,
didn't
I
start-
did it myself because not you.
She shut up for help at the start of her turn. So.
Why aren't I on the board anymore?
Why aren't I turn yet?
You've been back. Simba.
12 to hit.
Yes. that
Oh, nice. 8.
No, Thomas.
8 damage. 8 damage.
That's Thomas.
All
Why does he have a smiley face on his nose?
So you do that.
Okay, so because I used half my movement, that would be so I have 6. So my speed is 12.
So that'd be 6 squares.
Okay,
So
so
you have 3 squares.
can I go over?
Oh,
no,
God.
like can I move over to where Atlas was?
Sure.
Like here?
You-
Yee.
I'll just.
Daggerum, you are up. You heard Ariza call for help, and you look back and you see that Ariza killed a zombie and is moving over toward a certain spot. But you also realize that Atlas is gone.
That's sketchy. I'm gonna poke the Minotaur again.
Okay.
Nice job.
I-
Now keep attacking.
so I have to roll 3 to attack.
Oh, actually, that's good because I don't.
18.
That hits.
And that's 6 stun points.
Yes.
Hey, you could use like 12.
So I can use a lethal blow then.
Yep.
Twice.
Twice.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Like 10 stunt points. To
Okay.
roll.
Or you could,
And a
or you-
mighty blow.
or you could do 9 and you
Yeah.
could attack.
You have enough for it. So.
Can I use all of them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Roll.
Wait.
He's
No,
doing
no, it's
it.
good, it's
He's
good.
doing
I'm
it.
doing it.
But it's more damage if he does
No.
lightning attack.
No, it's not.
Frick. 23 plus 8. 31.
She was. Alright. How are you killing this thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chop off his toes, and I'm gonna chop off his fingers, and I'm gonna chop off his head. It's personal.
Wait.
Okay.
The fingers and the toes are for Bob.
Alright.
Nice.
Sack.
Oh god.
Wow.
Yep. So you somehow efficiently are able to like tiptoe between his raging attacks, and like with each one you're like, that's one toe, that's one finger, and just like swinging your halberd around until all of his toes and fingers are gone, and
Yes.
then and only then do you slice off his head. And
Then I
he
dab.
falls.
I dab on him
You dab on him.
with the halberd.
You're just leaning over. You're
Alright.
Oh.
He is
Chop off his head with a
dead.
dab.
Alright. So that is pretty much your turn, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll try.
Ariza,
Can I dig out?
make a strength might check.
Oh no.
He dead? He dead?
He's dead. Alright, so you fail.
12.
You are sucked into the ground.
Ah, that's not good.
Alright.
It's just you.
Well, we did our job. Let's get out of
Now
here.
you do it.
Run.
Canad,
Am I
you're
go?
right.
Where did I see where Ariza went?
Yes. You saw, I think,
Can I
with
go
Hank
over?
dead, you like looked over to the chair and you just see Ariza get sucked into the ground.
Oh, frick!
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go over and freaking
Yeah.
dig in the ground, I guess.
Alright, make
What's
a,
your axe?
what is it, strength check?
Wouldn't it be searching?
My flaming axe. I burned the
Okay,
ground.
sure. Make a searching check first to see if you know exactly where she went.
15.
Yeah, you know exactly where she went down, so you can make a strength might check to try and dig her out.
I think you got it.
Hey, 2 stump.
18.
18.
So 4.
Yeah, you're pretty much able to just dig your hand in, and so that you feel your hair getting tugged. Do you have hair?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You feel your hair. Oh my god.
Her ears. Her elvish ears. Just.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dwarves.
No.
ears.
No.
Because, no.
Just okay.
Oh, she's a dwarf.
Yeah, your
I
head
thought she was an
then,
elf.
your scaly
Okay.
head,
She's a
then gets grabbed, and you feel like a finger
Tori
going your
and
eye a
elf.
little bit as you're
Her beard.
pulled out of the ground. And Kanad, you have seen Ariza in her snake form, but you feel scales instead of hair, where you expect.
Ah. I don't even.
Just kind of turn like, ah!
Where'd Atlas go?
Search.
I don't know. In this area.
Oh, frick.
I don't want to.
Atlas, you take 6 points of penetrating damage
Ouch.
as you are now suffocating.
Oh,
It's currently a zombie's
Put a
turn.
grave up where we last
So,
saw
the 2 zombies.
Come at
are-
me, bro.
Yeah, this one's still gonna try and attack you, Dagram. It's just like
Oh,
clawing
no.
at your feet. And this one is gonna come up to Ariza and try to eat her.
Get eaten.
Oh man.
10.
So inconvenient when
Nope.
that happened.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's- Oh, probably the shield would
I hope that never
come down.
happens to me again.
Yeah,
Dang it.
I'd say with you going
That was a long
underground, being
week.
like, "Oh frick, what just happened?" Yeah, it's probably done. Okay, it is your turn, Ariza.
Can I crack it in the face with my quarterstaff?
Sure,
Nice. 8.
that hits. Roll for damage.
Cool. 2 damage.
Yay! You clock it and it just does not care. So, all
Oh, dang it.
right, Dagarim,
Yes.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna poke this zombie
Okay.
with my halberd.
Nice.
9, 17.
Yeah, it hits.
And again. 15 damage.
You take a good chunk out of it.
Which part?
It's leg.
Okay.
It's on a leg right now.
I call him Hopper.
All right. Do-do-do.
Can we just say for like the sake of brevity, they killed them?
Yeah.
All right. For the sake of brevity, then, Dagarim and Kanad, you easily slice through these zombies. You take another 14 points of penetrating damage, Atlas.
Wait, she took 14 damage?
And Dagarim, I need you to make another strength might check.
No. Okay. 9, 14.
14.
Yes.
You're sucked into the ground.
What the heck,
What
man?
the frick?
Oh, no.
Alright.
Now we gotta
Make a
figure
perception check.
Again?
Getting
Okay,
everyone
what'd you-
around. Oh
like-
my goodness.
10.
10?
10.
Nah.
Oh, no.
Make a perception check, Kanad.
Come on. Come on, Matt, please.
Really?
16.
16. You are able to find Atlas.
Great, I pull her up.
Alright, strength check.
13.
13. You get her partially digged out, but over time you're able to dig Atlas out as she is not doing the best as you take another 7 points of penetrating damage.
Nice.
Yeah. What's your constitution?
Mine?
Yeah.
3.
3? Okay. So, yeah. Alice, you are uncovered by Kanad as you spit out a whole bunch of dirt. And you guys, as you get Atlas dug up, you look around and you see Dagram's gone.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll take Atlas. We'll move out of the clearing while you go look
Yeah,
for
I'll
Dagon,
go
because
down,
clearly
go
you're
up.
stronger than me.
Yeah.
I'll heal you.
Yeah.
Or
Constantly moving. can't freaking catch me, dude.
Can't touch this.
But it seems like after all the zombies were killed, because that didn't happen
What?
anymore. Like the sucking to the ground.
Oh.
After the fight was over?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I'll
was
find
still
the
sucked
diagram. Yeah, he already killed
No,
it.
I did a check because it was like within the next round.
Oh, I
Zombies
see.
probably would have died. That's the explanation for
Okay,
that.
I'm gonna find dagger him.
Yeah.
She found me.
I definitely found him.
Yep.
6 stump points going to the pool, by the way. Strength might check.
Roll over.
11. 13.
Yeah, with those two, you're able to uncover Daggerim, who was able to hold his breath long enough.
Yay!
So, you guys.
We take the money.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
We
Can we
loot
can
the
we
bog.
do looting next session? Because I feel like that's gonna take a hot second.
Yeah.
All right.